We're on.
Oh, we're on. Oh, okay. Good evening. Welcome to the SmartChoice Webinar. My name's Sheila Francis. It's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening. And tonight you're going to hear about something revolutionary, breakthrough, unique, and new, something like you've never seen before. So I encourage you to grab something to write with and something to write on, because you're more than likely going to want to take notes. Also, try to eliminate as many distractions as you can, just so you can focus, because what we're going to share with you tonight is truly life-changing. And if you get it and you understand it, it's going to make all the difference in the world to you and your family. And like I always say, it could make you not sleep at night because you're so excited, or it might make you sleep like a baby because you finally found what you've been looking for. Whatever that means to you, sit tight and enjoy the presentation, because you're going to get all your questions answered as you watch tonight. So with that, I'm going to pass the call mic show over to David.
Okay, so football, I just caught it.
That's right, hot potato.
So good evening, everybody. Welcome to our presentation this evening. And I'm excited to be here. Like Sheila said, we've got something that's new, different, and it's really making an impact around the world. So that's a good thing. I mean, if it's making an impact, of course, in a positive way. And we're excited to share this with you. So I noticed that there's a bunch of people coming on here still. Welcome everybody, all of the guests, all of the people that are here for the very, very first time here tonight. So welcome to all of you. Also welcome all of the people that are back, that are coming back to hear it again, because certainly repetition is the mother of learning, and it's also the mother of skill. So you might be here that you're coming back because you want to learn more and you want to sharpen your skill and maybe be able to present what we're sharing with you tonight, because we're going to show you how to build an organization. We're going to show you how to build a team. We're going to show you how to build a community. And it's really important because of what we're going to be sharing with you here today. So again, the project, hopefully everyone can see it, and hopefully the sound is good. I think the sound is good. The project is SmartChoice, as it shows you here on the screen. And it's finally a long-lasting smart contract system that'll provide you with the funding that you need for your projects and your lifestyle. And we all have got things that we need to acquire funds for. And that's why we're so excited about giving and sharing this opportunity with all of you. Now, what's happening right now is that people are finding out, even though that we're only in pre-launch right now, we opened up the contract back at around Christmas last year, and we've been sharing it with a few folks. We are in a pre-launch phase where we're putting a lot of different things together here right now. And even right now in this pre-launch phase, we've got a lot of people from all around the world that have heard about SmartChoice and actually joining SmartChoice already and starting to build in their communities, which is kind of neat.
You sound surprised.
Well, I am surprised because they're joining because it's fantastic that they're joining because it just shows you that they're seeing the value in what it is all around the world.
Even in pre-launch.
Even at the stage that we are, without having the huge proof of concept, but we're starting to see that, and I'm going to share with you today some of the stories of some of the people so far in the pre-launch phase. And what's important about, I think, what we're doing here with SmartChoice is that, finally people have an opportunity with this smart contract system to raise all the funds that you need for whatever you need them for. And, when you think about it, we all need funds for something. And it could be something that, you're really, wishing or hoping for. And I mean, think about that for a second. What if you could have all the funds that you need for whatever you wanted to use them for? What would you use those funds for? I mean, what are your dreams? What are the things that you're dreaming of? What are the things that you have on your list that you would like to do someday? Maybe it's for many people just making ends meet right now, because we have to have funds coming in. One of my mentors, Bobby Charlton, used to say that income was important because income was defined as money or other benefit that was periodically received. And he said that it was important to have some income coming in, because if you have no income coming in, and we've always got money that has to go out, right? Because we have to pay for clothing, we have to buy food, we have shelter that we have to take care of, transportation you have to take care of. Today we just picked up, I don't leave the house very often, I gotta tell you, but Sheila was going out to pick up my daughter today from swim practice, and I said I'm going to go, and I noticed that the needle now is almost on empty. And my daughter got in the car. She's learning how to drive now. So she got in the car and she's driving, and she said, Mom, the needle's on empty. We need to get gas. Well, that's something that you need to do, whether you like it or not. If you
don't have any money, it's kind of hard.
It is hard if you don't have any money. And I know many people have been there. I remember when I was a kid, $2 went a long way in gas, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But I mean, but if that's all you have, that's all you can go, right? So, but these are some of the things that you have to take care of, whether you like it or not. And then above that, there's other things that you might want to do to help other people, right? So there's people all around the world that need help right now, watching the news, sadly, people that are, starving right now, and not just around the world, but here in America and North America and South America, there's people that are very, very hungry right now for food. So again, people need funds, and it might not be for you, but it could be to help other people, or maybe you've got a cause that you're looking to raise funds for, but people are looking to raise funds, and where do they go? A lot of times they go to friends, family, and so forth to try to raise funds, or they go to these platforms that are crowdfunding platforms. They're all over now, all over the internet, where people can go and they can put up their cause, and they can then promote that platform in order to raise funds for their cause. And that's what SmartChoice is. SmartChoice is simply a perpetual leverage smart contract crowdfunding system. Now, what does that simply mean? It means that once you start raising funds, you don't have to take down your project. You can change your project, but once you get your system going for raising funds, because we've all agreed, and everyone here, I'm sure you would agree, that you want to continuously raise funds. So it's a perpetual leverage system that will allow you to continuously raise funds for whatever you need to raise them for. And it is built on a smart contract. And smart contracts a few years ago, they didn't exist. But today, a smart contract allows us to eliminate the company. We can eliminate the admin. We can eliminate managers. And you can have the smart contract do everything for you. And what's important about that is that when you've got people involved, people tend to make bad decisions, right?
Right.
They change the way that you get paid. They move things around from one team to another team. They kick you out.
They close their doors.
They close their doors. They take off with the money. There's so many things that people can do. When you've got a smart contract, though, the smart contract lives and exists on something that's new to many of you called the blockchain. And as it's on the blockchain now, the blockchain is designed to be there forever. And so we've got a smart contract that we're participating in, SmartChoice, that is going to be on the blockchain forever. And the smart contract does everything for you, and it's going to deliver to you what's called Tron. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but it goes directly to your personal wallet in real time. So there's no company holding on to funds. There's no company that's going to come in and say, geez, we were hacked. There's none of that can happen, which is
no shenanigans.
No stories. Right? You always hear the stories. Well,
no sad stories.
No sad stories. But they come and they tell you stories about why they can't do this. And it usually starts off with, we've got a programming issue.
Right.
That's where it usually starts. We got a programming issue. We got to close the website down for a minute because there's a programming issue. Then, the programmers haven't figured it out yet. We're having problems putting back the database. And then eventually they don't even open their doors again.
Eventually they disappear.
They just disappear. Well, one day you go and there's no site, there's nothing, because again, there's human intervention there.
Right.
The nice thing about a smart contract is once it's up forever. So I want you to think about this. If you're here for the very, very first time, or even if you've been here before, we've got a ton of people that have been here before, as I can see here. I mean, think about how many people you can really help that really need funds and really need funds now.
Most people.
Most people, right? They need funds and they need funds. I need funds.
You're going to get funds. When do you want them? Tomorrow or now?
Now. You want them now, right? So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to get funds now, and we're going to show you a proven, and I could say proven now because we've been, the contract's been in existence for a month now, just over a month, exciting. Right? And it's proven, it's working flawlessly. It has been up on the blockchain for a month, and it's a revolutionary new 3-step system that you're going to hear about. What's exciting is that it's the only system that you're going to discover here that is built to last. Because if you think about this, if smart contracts are going to be there forever, So I'm going to just stop and sit back for a second, because if smart contracts are going to be there forever and you want to raise funds, how long do you want to raise funds for?
Forever.
Forever, right?
Yep.
Doesn't it make sense now to have a system that's built to last forever? Because once you start building it, you can continuously build it. You can continuously grow your team within our community. And as you build the team within our community and you teach them and you develop and they develop and everyone grows their teams, you can then start to reap some major rewards. So the thing that I want to just encourage you, especially if you're here for the first time, realize that this is not a flash in the pan situation where here today, gone tomorrow. We built the system to last. It's designed to be here forever. Matter of fact, it's something that you can probably bequeath to your kids in the event of your untimely demise, that is, right? So it is something that's designed to build for generations to come. So I think about that. I call it generational income. Okay, not just for generational wealth, right? Not just for your time being here, but for your family to be able to pass on. And that's what this could really do for you. And we're going to show you how to do that. So it's a perpetual leverage funding program. Again, perpetual meaning ongoing. We're going to show you how to use leverage. Leverage meaning you take what you have and you use it to leverage to get more. We're going to show you how to do that. And it's designed to create and raise the funding that you need. And it's a program. Okay, it's like a computer program. You put something in and something's going to come out, right? It's all mathematical. It's all formulaic, and it's very smart. It's very exciting. It's very smart. One of the smart things about it is that it is built on the Tron blockchain, and all you need to get started is a Tron wallet address. Now, this is free to get. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a quick break here and just share with you one of the new videos that's being worked on right now.
Oh, you're going to show them?
Yeah, I'm going to show you just the first couple seconds here, just because everyone's got to have a Tron wallet address, and it's free to get, and it's very easy to get. However, if you've never gotten a Tron wallet before, you don't know how to get one. Just like my daughter, my younger daughter here, when she was younger, she said, geez, she wanted a bank account. She never had a bank account before. She didn't know how to get a bank account. Now she's gone from bank accounts that now she's in her head saying,
constant spending.
No, well, now she's asking, she wants to know how to open up get stocks now, right? Yeah. So now she wants to get a brokerage account. She's 16 years of age, but that's the right kind of thinking. But if you don't know how to get a stock account and start trading in stocks, where do you go, right? So what we've been doing is that we've been working on developing help videos to help everybody learn how to do some of these things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come off of this for a second here, and I'm going to close this over for a second, and I'm going to open up this. So I'm just going to share with you the first couple seconds. There's no voiceover on this yet, but this is a video that's being worked on right now that's going to show everybody how to get a clever wallet address. Again, it's free, but if you don't know how to get it, you don't know what to do. So we've been actually working with the team. Some videos have been made on how to get a Tron Link wallet. Now we're working on how to get a clever wallet. And so let me just share with you the first part of this, if this will open up. We're pretty excited about it as it's being developed here. So I'm going to move this over here. And this is just the first few seconds. Again, the voiceover is not on there yet. And a lot of the sound effects aren't there yet. It's very raw, but it's exciting. I mean, we get excited when we see this. And this was just delivered to us here today with the right colors here. But here it is, just the first few seconds of this. Oh yeah, we're working on it.
Do you notice that the clicks happen right in sync with the music? It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool the way they've done that. So I want you to know that is on its way. within the next day or so. That'll be complete. And there will be a video now that will show everybody how to get that Tron wallet. And the reason that you want to get that, do you guys like that? If you like that, give us something in the chat. No, there's no chat, I don't think. And the Q&A, just give us a thumbs up, or you can't give a thumbs up, but just raise your hand or tell us something about that, because it looks great. Thank you, Steve. Steve has been on us with that, and it's coming along, right? Looks great, looks great. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. Thank you, Winston. Yes. Thank you, Giovanni. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So we're excited about that, because as we know that in pre-launch right now, we're going to have all these things. They're being put together. And, Sheila was asking me today, geez, what is your why? And I said that my why is that I want to create the best opportunity for people with Smart Choice. So my why is about you guys, this community. Everything that we're doing is going into this community. So, and I said to Sheila today, I said, the one way that we can attract more people is to make sure that we have the best opportunity out there. Now, we know we already have the best. We know we already have the best, but it means also having the best tools. It also means having the best training. It also means having the best information to help you get better. It also means that we're going to be building a community now that not only do you earn Tron, but you also get to get better in the process. So we're committed to that. And with that commitment, I know it will happen through time. So we're real excited about the people that we have that have joined us here now that are part of this. So anyhow, one of the goals is to be able to gather as much of this Tron as you can. And you might say, well, geez, what do I do with Tron? Right? What do I do with Tron?
Or what is
that is a big question, because I know when we started accumulating cryptocurrencies ourselves, the question is, well, what do you do with it? How do you spend it? Well, number one, if you've got Bitcoin today, you could trade Bitcoin for pretty well anything, as you know, right? And so we've been able to travel around the world on Bitcoin. We went to buy my daughter a car. Good thing we didn't buy it. But we went to buy my daughter a car, and it wasn't that much. It was about a $10,000 car, and Bitcoin at the time was about $10,000 a Bitcoin. And so I said to the guy, just not really jokingly, but as a young guy, and I said, well, will you accept Bitcoin for it? And he said, yeah, I'll accept Bitcoin for it. So I said, great, you'll accept Bitcoin. I can buy a car, give him a Bitcoin. We're going to have the car. My daughter will be happy. I'll be down, one Bitcoin less, but my daughter will be happy, right? Well, Sheila, we've got a great mechanic here. And Sheila contacted the mechanic and said, we're thinking of buying, and I don't want to say the type of car, just in case anyone drives the type of car, but we're thinking of buying this type of car. What do you think? And they said, no, stay away from it. So we had to back out of that deal. Which in retrospect, I'm so glad we did, because Bitcoin went from $10,000 a coin to $40,000 a coin.
Oh my gosh.
So we were at dinner the other day.
Would have cost us 40 grand. We were being so upset.
We were at dinner the other day with my daughter, and I said, it's a good thing we didn't buy that car, because it would have cost us 40 grand, right? For that car, right? So, so once you have it, it's really hard to spend. But if you do need to spend it, it is a store value, and you can. And we, again, buy plane tickets and use it a lot. Matter of fact, we've got Visa cards that we pull off of our Bitcoin. So once you've got Tron, you can trade it for Bitcoin. Once you've got Tron, you can keep Tron and accumulate Tron. Once you've got Tron, you can trade it back to US dollars. There's a lot of things that you can do with Tron once you start accumulating it. One of the great things about Tron right now, though, is this. Tron's right now currently trading at about 3 cents per Tron.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
right,
like where
pennies.
Bitcoin was like 20 or
10 years,
11 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
So pennies per Tron.
Right.
And, that means that there's a lot of room for it to go up. So imagine being able to accumulate, like right now, 1 million Tron is only about $30,000. So imagine being able to accumulate, 10 million Tron, and then it goes up in value.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that this is not an investment opportunity, but if it does go up in value and you have some, obviously, that's a pretty good thing. So we're going to see a lot of wealth transferred here with cryptocurrencies in the near future. So again, currently traded at pennies, experts expect it to go up and be a lot higher. Now, with our project here with SmartChoice, you can get started with as little as 200 Tron, which is about, $6, right?
Yeah.
So for $6 US, you could start raising as much Tron as you want. And I was thinking about this today. I've got to tell you, I went out with Sheila and we're walking around the store there. I think a lot. and I was thinking, I said, geez, what if we told everyone that it was $5,000 just to get our platform, to have your own crowdfunding platform that you can raise all the funds that you want. The platform's totally created. You don't have to create a website. You don't have to get copywriters. You don't have to get any kind of programming or developers. You don't have to link it up to the smart contract that's on the blockchain. You don't have to get any videos or anything like that. You don't have to get any marketing materials. You don't have to get any presentation. We're going to give you the complete package. Everything is going to be done for you for $5,000. And once you've got this platform, you can raise all the funds that you want. How valuable would that be? And I said, it's worth way more than $5,000 to be able to have all of that. And all you have to do is invite people to the platform. And then it really, dawned on me, geez, people are getting this for free. Yeah. They don't have to build a website. They don't have to get copywriting. They don't have to get videos. They don't have to do anything but promote their cause, promote what it is that they're looking to raise funds for, and be able to raise as much funds as they want. I mean, what a great opportunity.
Man, I want to donate. I want to get started, because that's putting it into perspective, because there's 30 languages of videos, of presentations, of there's 30 different languages.
But people should be paying $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 for that. But they can get started for how much? For $6.
And if they choose to increase their donation level, they can leverage it by what they receive.
It's amazing.
Out of pocket. It's and it gets even better, because wait till we tell them
all of it,
how to get it back.
So let's move on here. We always say we're going to do a short presentation.
So excited.
But it's a little bit longer. We're going to keep moving. But 200 Tron, that's about $6.
Yeah.
So for $6, you've got everything that you need to raise all the money that you want. It's like for $6, you've got an Aladdin's lamp in front of you. Okay, here's an Aladdin's lamp for $6. With that Aladdin's lamp, you don't just get 3 wishes. You can, you have as many wishes as you want. Right. And we're doing that for 200 Tron.
Yeah.
So
what a deal.
I mean, it's phenomenal. So one of the things that you're going to get, though, is you're going to get your very own website. Again, don't have to pay for it. It's all included with your own referral link that you can now start to invite people from all around the world to donate to your cause. And donate to the community, because as they donate to your cause and donate to your community, we share the wealth within the community so that everybody could raise all the funds that they want through the system that we have. Now, there's 3 funding streams: Smart 1, Smart 2, and Smart 3. These are the way that the mathematics is designed within the platform and within the programming. And the way that it works is that the funds are distributed amongst these 3 programs, 1, 2, and 3. 40% of all donations go to Smart 1. Smart 1 is a what's called a 1x3 perpetual matrix with automatic reentry, which means that when you get started for 200 Tron, you're going to be able to earn from Smart 1. And the way it works is that when you get started, it's going to be you. It's you alone, obviously. There's no one on your team. It's just you alone. And as you refer people to the platform and they decide to donate to you, when they donate to you, it's one of those platforms now where your donors can also benefit by becoming receivers and raising funds themselves. So they donate to you, and the first person that comes to the platform and donates to you will send Tron directly to your wallet. Second person, the Tron goes to your wallet. And 100%, by the way, there's no stopping to at the company. It's all automatic. It's all peer-to-peer. They send it into the contract. The contract immediately sends it to you instantly. So you don't have to wait for it. You don't have to wait a month or anything. It's instantly sent to you. Second person's instantly sent to you. And then the third person, their donation is going to go to your sponsor. And the reason it goes to your sponsor is so that you now could get a chance to raise some more funds without any additional money out of your pocket. So this Tron goes to your sponsor to put you back in so that you can raise 3 more times again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's automatic. It's over and over again. No additional funds out of your pocket, and you can earn as much as you like from Smart 1. Once you're in Smart 1 and activated, you're always activated and never, ever, ever have to reactivate Smart 1 out of pocket. It's all done through the system itself. So that is Smart 1. Smart 2, 40% of all donations go to Smart 2. Now, Smart 2 is the breakthrough. Smart 2 is a proprietary perpetual funding stream. You probably never heard some of these terms before. Why? Because we made them up. These are brand new terms. No one's ever, we had to think about, what is the right term for this? And, when you look at perpetual, it's ongoing and it's a funding stream. It's going to perpetually send funds directly to your wallet. Now, you can earn from infinite levels deep in what we call pass-ups, where the people on your team will contribute to your funding all the way down through to infinity. So everybody's working together in the community to help one another. So part of what they do is going to help you as well. And that goes all the way down through to infinity, which gives you the incentive to work with your entire team down through to infinity. And means also that your upline team leaders have got an incentive to work with you all the way down through to infinity. So that's what we call pass-ups to infinite depth. You've also got funding now to infinite width. You can now raise all the funds that you want all the way through to infinity wide. This is like your front line in most multi-level type networking type programs. Even though this is not a multi-level or networking type program, some of the fundamentals are there in that you want to have a good front line. Now, with our program, you can earn infinite width on your perpetual funding stream, and that's what this is here. Now, your perpetual funding stream has got an infinite number of positions on it. So infinite wide, and you've got pass-up positions and you've got funding positions. Now, what determines whether a positions are pass-up or funding determines where they land. So each position is numbered, and it's numbered in the smart contract right now. It's numbered all the way through to infinity. Okay, so imagine that. The smart contract has got a number all the way through to infinity on your perpetual funding stream. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all different spots, right? So a pass-up position is number 2, 4, 6, and every fourth thereafter. Anyone that lands on a pass-up position, whether it's a personal or a pass-up received or a compressed received that I'm going to talk about in a second, that gets contributed and passed upline to your upline team members. All other positions are funding positions, and anyone that lands on a funding position is going to fund you. So 100% of that funding is going to go to you. So 100% of that, really 40%. So basically 80 Tron is going to go to you on every one of these green positions right here. But not only are they going to fund you, they're also going to be what's called linked to you. And linked to you simply means this. Once they fund you and they're linked to you, they're always linked to you on this particular level. And you'll always have them linked to you on this particular level. Now, once they're linked to you, what that simply means is that when they're passing up, they're going to pass up their second, fourth, sixth, and every fourth thereafter to you. Where do they go when they pass them up? They go onto your funding stream into the next available position. So as you can see here, this particular pass up came here. The next one came here, and that's going to go on your stream to infinity. Now, if they're a pass up, they'll be passed up again. But if they're funding, they're going to fund you and then also be linked to you, and they're going to pass up their second, fourth, sixth, and every fourth thereafter to your perpetual funding stream. That will go onto your funding stream again. If they're a pass up, they get passed up. If they're funding, they're going to be funding you and linked to you and passing up to you. So this will go on forever. What's great about this is you can see here that on the first 6, about 50% are pass up and 50% are funding. But after you get to 6, at that point, 75% are funding and only 25% is pass up. So as you can see here, you're actually pulling in 75% of all the funding on your entire team is coming to you here, and you're actually getting that in Tron directly to your wallet, which is just phenomenal right there. So everybody should be striving to get a minimum of 6 donors so that they can get to this on each level that they're participating on. Does that make sense? That was a mouthful.
That was, no, but it's great because because it goes on forever. It's not a race. I mean, it's not a race. Like, it's not like the window's going to close and you have to do it by tomorrow. This could go on forever, every day. As more people join your perpetual funding stream, it's going to get wider and wider. More people are going to get linked to you. Their second, fourth, sixth, every fourth thereafter is going to come up and get linked to. So it just continues.
Let me tell you the key to this, though, guys. So I'm going to level with everybody here today. I'm going to level with everybody here today because there's some people that are out there that believe that, you know, and these programs come around, and quite frankly, Leaders and companies feed on these people that think that they can join a company, do nothing, and make money. There's people that think that all they have to do is join, and that's it. I joined. So
so I can go retire and go lay on the beach.
I joined, but there's people that think that all you have to do is join and the money just starts coming in because you join. It doesn't work like that. And unfortunately, there's companies and there's leaders that feed on this, and they create programs to get people to join, put their money in, and people sit there waiting for the money to come, and it never comes. I mean, you look at the history. You know, I'm a student of history. Look at the history of this industry. There's no program, not one program that's ever worked where people join, do nothing, and make any money. The leaders make money, the company makes money, and then it's gone, and then everybody goes to the next project. And it's like Lucy with the football. You know, Charlie Brown goes to kick the football. Lucy pulls the football out from in front of Charlie Brown, and he falls on his butt. And next time, you know, Lucy's there saying, "Come on, I'm not going to do that this time." Charlie says, "Okay, I'm going to go." And he goes and kicks it again. But she pulls it out from in front of him again. He falls on his butt. And then the third time, you know, people say, "Oh, geez, I'm not going to do that. It never worked. Oh, geez, one more time." It doesn't work. It's not going to work. Okay, you have to build a team. You have to build a community. You have to put in work. I mean, if you want to create income, you've got to create income. And that means that you've got to create a way in which you're building a team and you've got income that's and volume that's happening, and that happens through time. And if you do that, you can retire. We were fortunate enough to do that at a very young age, you know, where we built a team of 40,000 people by the time we were 30 years of age. It took a few years to build that. We worked really hard, really hard.
Like dawn to like dawn.
You know,
dawn to dawn.
We worked harder, you know, than, you know, I mean, we were tired all the time.
All the time.
For about 3 years.
We wore suits for like 4 years straight.
We never wore anything but a suit, right? But that was that.
Anyway, that was back then.
But you have to put in the effort, guys, if you really want something here. And we've got the system for you to do that. Now, moving right along. Smart 3 is a recurring funding project where 20% of all donations go to Smart 3. So this is a smaller amount that goes to Smart 3, but everybody is in Smart 3 in the first 30 days. It's a 30-day program. So 1 and 2 are lifetime. You get into 1 and 2, you activate them, they're going to run for life. Number 3 is running for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, you can decide whether you want to continue with Smart 3. At the end of 30 days, if you want to continue with Smart 3, you would then at that point take from your earnings or take from your pocket or take from your wallet, however you get it, you're going to put 20% of the level back into Smart 3. So on 200 Tron, 20% is 40 Tron. It's going to run for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, if you want to continue with Smart 3, you would put 40 Tron back into the system. That's about $1.04 right now back into the system to continue with Smart 3. Okay, that's on level 1. Now, the way that Smart 3 works, it's again, same perpetual funding stream, but again on steroids, because now you're multiplying your leverage by 12 every year. It allows you to earn over and over and over again through the recurring funding program. No other program's got this. And the way it works, if you don't want to participate in it, it's okay. After 30 days, at that point, if you don't, then anyone below you that does will just connect to your sponsor. Just like if you do, and then there's people underneath you that don't, they're going to connect to you. And when I say sponsor, everyone's sponsoring somebody to teach them how this works. A lot of things have got sponsors that help you learn the system. And that's what you do as a sponsor. You're there to help people learn the system. That's what a sponsor is. You're sponsoring that you're going to support them. You're going to help them learn the system. So that's called dynamic compression. It's another form of leverage that you will not find elsewhere. And that really maintains that everybody in this program will always have people to help them and support them. And they'll always have a sponsor. Your sponsor might not necessarily be the person that brought you into the program if they're not participating, but you'll always have somebody that you end up with that will now take interest in you, and they'll sponsor you, and they're going to teach you. So it's all about everybody helping each other in this community. Now, real quickly here, Sheila's going to talk about what could happen, when you get started and how you break even. Let's
okay, yeah, because that's in everyone's mind is, okay, 200 Tron, but what do I have to do to get my Tron back? What do I have to do? How do I break even? And that's what's so beautiful about this system, because these are all the things that the system is designed to help you do quickly. So here you are, you've donated your 200 Tron, you've registered, you're in the system, you have your referral link, you sent it to John. John's the only guy you know. John likes what he sees. He donates his 200 Tron just like you did. He's your first referral. Oh,
sorry, I got it. Sorry.
Sorry. And so here what happens, 1, 2, and 3, Smart 1, 2, and 3 are all happening simultaneously. So that 200 Tron is divided amongst the 3 programs. 80 Tron or 40% or 80 Tron goes into Smart 1. It'll go immediately into your wallet. As soon as John donates his 200 Tron, 80 Tron's in your wallet, like lightning speed. Smart 2, again, 40% or 80 Tron goes, John's your first referral. He falls into position number 1, 80 Tron immediately into your wallet. And Smart 3, same thing, 20% or 40 Tron immediately into your wallet. When you add all of those up together, 80, 80, and 40, it comes to 200. That means that with only 1 referral, you are completely whole. That 200 Tron is back in your wallet or back in your pocket, and you've now broken even.
So stop right there, because I mean, that's the key to the whole system, is that, you know, when we saw the system, we wanted to make sure that the first person to break even is the person that, you know, gets started. I mean, they're the first people that should be able to reap some of the rewards, not the leaders, not the company, not anybody, but that individual. So 100% of your first referral goes directly to you, and you break even. So if you're building this and building the community, let me just share with you what you should be doing. You should be helping one person get started. And once you help that one person get started, the first thing that you should be doing is helping that one person. You teach them the system. So you sponsor. First step is to sponsor. Then you want to teach. You want to teach them the system so that they can sponsor. So you want to teach them to go and sponsor an individual. So now, once you've done that, you're 2 levels deep. Okay, sponsor and then teach. Now, you haven't made any money. Well, you've broken even. And then the guy that you brought in or girl that you brought in is broken even. But the next step is that you want to now teach your person how to teach their person to sponsor. So it's sponsor, teach, teach to teach. Once you get 3 or 4 levels deep where everyone's broken even and you carry that down, you want to build as deep as you can. Now, when I say as deep as you can, I'm not talking about you taking your people and placing them down underneath folks. I'm talking about you teaching the system so that whoever you sponsor, they get to sponsor, and then they get to sponsor, and that continues all the way down through to infinity. Now, what's important about that is that every single person in that line would have broken even, except for the last person. But then guess who you go to work with? You always work with the person at the very, very bottom of your team. And the reason that you want to work with the person at the very, very bottom of your team is because if you work at the bottom and you help that person at the bottom, say, go wide now, that's going to fire up everybody in that, let's call it chain, so to speak. Everybody gets fired up in the chain, and you end up helping more people this way. So you want to go as deep as you can. Then you want to teach everybody on your team to go as wide as they can. Okay, starts off with 1. 1 breaks you even. Then you want to get to 2. I'm going to share with you what 2 does. Then you want to get to 6. You saw what 6 does. Then you want to continue from there, and then teach everybody to go wide. So you're going deep and you're going wide at the same time. But here's what can happen here, Sheila, if you just had John.
Right, because here we're looking at the 1x3 perpetual matrix. So John goes to work and he starts sharing this with other people, and he gets donations, and it cycles him. So 1, 2, 3, and he cycles. So here he is in your first position, and then he cycles and he comes back into your second position. Why? He's the only guy you've got, and everyone he's linked. John is linked to you, and everyone follows their sponsor, whoever they're linked to. So John falls into the first position, he cycles, he falls into the second position. When he cycles again, he'll go into the third, which basically means that he cycles you, and you do it all over again, and it's perpetual. It continues on forever.
Yeah, and then in Smart 2 and Smart 3, so this is just showing Smart 2, but this is happening in both Smart 2 and Smart 3. As he's sponsoring more people, they're coming up on your perpetual funding stream because he's passing up, and when he passes up, some are going to be passed up, some are going to be funding. Pass ups, you pass up, the funding get linked to you, paid you, and they're going to also pass up to you. So you can actually have your funding stream built with just one person. But, you know, here's the thing. You never know if you got a John, your first person, right?
You just never
You might
know.
have to.
John could end up down below too. You never know.
You never know where John's going to show up. When John shows up on your team, this is what can happen. You can end up having your perpetual funding stream continue, where every single day you're going to go and have funds, have Tron sent to your wallet that you can do whatever you want with the Tron.
And you might be the John.
Well, I mean,
and
you
that's
should
what
be a
you
John.
want,
You should
because
be a
you
John.
want to build your perpetual funding stream as wide as you can.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go wide so that you can find a John, right? So,
yeah.
And by going wide to find a John and teaching everybody to go wide to find a John, you end up finding a John.
Oh, I get chills. It's awesome.
Anyhow, so with that, there's 32 levels in the system. It shows 96 funding streams here. Starts off at level 1, 200 Tron. So I want you to just imagine this, that 1, 2, and 3. So these funding streams here, 1, 2, and 3 are happening. So you've got the level Smart 2, and then you've got Smart 3. They're happening on 32 different levels. So you might get level 1 started with one person, your second person, but level 2 all the way to 32 are open and waiting for you to activate them and get them started. How do you activate them? Real simple. Simply leverage your way up. Yeah. You start off with just 200 Tron when you get started, $6, but as you start earning funds, you can take those funds, and with just 2 funding that you get into your wallet, donations to your wallet, you can now level up to the next level. So you can see it's very, very tiny between one level and the next, only 25% higher to level up to the next level. And you can continuously keep leveling up as you start earning and building your team to eventually you want to be in 32 levels. That'll give you 96 funding streams. But if you're going to be participating as well in Smart 3 every month, that would be 480 different funding streams that you would have coming into your wallet. And that's what's called multiple streams of income. I mean, that's what you want, right? You want to have as many streams of income coming into your wallet as you can. And you're going to have 480 different streams here.
And what does that mean, though? As you level up, that means that the donations you receive from the levels get bigger and bigger. Oh, yeah. So when you have someone that's donating at level 15 or 16 or 17 or 23 or 24, those are bigger donations that are coming into your Tron wallet. Yeah. They're not $6 anymore.
Well, here it's $6, here it's $7.50, here it's about $10, here it goes up to about $12.50 per funding, and it keeps going up. At this level up here, you're looking at $6,000 per funding that's coming into your wallet. So once you get to level 32, you're looking at, when somebody donates to level 32, it's a $6,000 donation that you're going to receive. Yeah. And so that's when you start, and you're going to start seeing the life-changing opportunity.
And it only takes one person
to, we're going to get there to qualify. Right. So there's 3 things that you want to do to succeed. You're getting excited. There's 3 things you want to do to succeed with Smart Choice. Number 1, real simply, activate. Okay, doesn't get any simpler than 200 Tron, $6. Okay, figure out how to activate. We're making the videos, but figure out how to go to tronlink.org and set up your wallet and fund it, or go to Clever, KLEVER.io, get a wallet. You can actually even buy your crypto. If you've got a debit card, you can go to clever.com, you put in clever.io, thank you, put in TRX as the coin or the token, and you can say buy. And you can buy through your debit card up to $20,000 worth of TRX directly with your debit card through Clever. And so that's a very, very quick way to activate. And then we'll show you how to link it up to our site. But step number 1 is to activate with 200 Tron. Step 2 is to upgrade. Once you activate, you want to upgrade as high as you possibly can. Like Sheila said, you want to consider, how high do you want to go right away to get funds working for you. Now, here's why you want to go high as quickly as you can. See, if you don't go high and you bring in somebody that decides to go high, if you're not there, if you're not active at the higher level, they're going to bypass you and link up to somebody else. So as high as you can go, so that you make sure that nobody that comes in, doesn't go beyond you if you had intended to go there in the first place. So I'm just saying, activate as high as you can. Whoops. Now we've made it easier with the levels, or multiple level packages, I guess. This is bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. These are multiple level packages where you've got 8 levels at once. So the bronze package, when you go into the back office, you have a button there that says multiples. You can actually make a donation of 8 levels at once. It's 3,960 Tron. TRX is the abbreviation or the label for Tron. That's about $100. So for $100, and we get a lot of people that do this with their team, because 200 Tron is just to get activated. Once you're activated, you want to level up. So a lot of teams will say, okay, our team is going to do bronze, and everybody that's coming in is right away upgrading to bronze. And they know that it's okay. It's going to be $200 and then upgrade to bronze, 200 Tron, and then upgrade to bronze. And the great thing is that you pay the difference. You don't have to pay the 200 Tron again. You just pay the difference between the 200 and the 3966. So it's 200 Tron, actually plus 20 Tron energy fee, but then it's 3,766 Tron to get to the bronze level. The silver level is 16 levels. So it's all of the bronze levels plus 8 more. It's 27,618 Tron to be silver. That's about $700 to $800, depending on the price of Tron at the time. And we've got teams that will do that. Now, think about this. When you upgrade to bronze, and say your team is doing all bronze, everyone on your team is doing bronze, here's what happens. If everybody on your team is doing bronze, and that's what you guys are doing is $100, now we're not talking about $6. So now we're talking about every time you get a funding, that's $100.
Right.
Okay, you get 10 funding a week, that's $1,000 a week that you're earning now just with everyone doing bronze. If you say with your team, okay, team, everybody on our team is going to do silver, okay, or some are going to do bronze and some are going to do silver, but we're striving to be silver, so you're going to be silver. So you want to lead with where you want to go first. So you lead and go silver, and you tell everybody, hey, I'm silver. Where do you want to get started, bronze or silver? We're going to have some that will say bronze, and you're going to have some that will say silver. The ones that say bronze, you're raising $100 in funding from them. The ones that say silver, that are in your silver levels, which is levels 8 through 6 or 9 through 16, you're earning now on those about $700 to $800 per person that gets started at those levels. And then we have gold. Gold is levels 1 through 24. It's between $4,000 and $5,000 for gold. Again, if you get up to gold and you're going to be gold, now that when people get started and they're going to be gold, you're now earning $4,000 to $5,000 per. Now the last one, platinum, this is, in my opinion, again, with everything that's in place, if you're able to do it, you want to go platinum. You want to go platinum as quickly as you can, because once you're platinum, you've got 32 levels working for you. And now anyone that you bring and donates to you that does platinum as well, you're earning $30,000 roughly, or 1,000,000 Tron per platinum. Now, what's exciting about that, what's exciting about this whole thing is, guess what? How many people does it take you at your level to break even?
One. That's so great.
Right. So if you do platinum,
if you
did platinum and you had one person that does platinum too, you've broken even.
So everything after that, from that point forward, infinitum is like positive gravy.
It's bonus. Everything after that's bonus. So it's additional funding for your projects, right? So again, don't have to build a website, don't have to do all of that. You simply decide what level you want to participate at, activate those levels, refer other people to the platform. If they activate at the same levels that you're at, you're going to get that kind of funding as well. So that's the beautiful part about it. One, it doesn't matter what level, one, and you've broken even. That's great. I want to sign up again. Step number 3, here it is right here. Qualify. So you qualify, whether it's 1 level or 32 levels, you qualify with just 1 referral at that level. That's it. 1 referral at that level, you're absolutely qualified. And once qualified, always qualified. You never, ever have to requalify a position. So one will, once you activate it, so step number 1 is activate. Step number 2 is upgrade as high as you can. And step number 3 is to refer people to the platform and qualify each level with just 1 referral. Once you've done that, everything after that is pure bonus to you. Pure additional funding. That's beautiful. Now, here's the thing. You're only going to find this here. We're the only perpetual leverage funding program out there on a smart contract. We're excited about that. I'm going to say the next step for those of you that like what you heard is to join. Get back to the person that invited you. They'll walk you through the steps to join. There's a couple of things that you need to see here real quickly here. Let me pop this over here. Number 1, you're going to have a website, professional website. Again, don't have to build a website, don't have to get copywriters. It's all there. Professionally produced videos are here for you to use.
You can have all the money you need for retirement, to buy a new home.
So that's all there. You're going to go in. You've got a back office here. They're going to show you how to register. You have to get a Tron wallet or a Clever wallet to link up to the platform. This is a decentralized application, so you have to have a special, what's called a dApp browser to link up to it because it is totally decentralized on the blockchain. You can come in and you can look at different accounts if you want. Just come in and put in an account. You can look at it, see the accounts that are back there, see if they have the goal there. You can see what they're raising funds for. This person doesn't have it, but their goals are right there. But this is the levels. You can see the levels that they're participating in, level 1 through, in this case here, 24. So they're gold. So they've got 24 levels working for them. Each level is totally different. This is Smart 1 as an example in 24 levels, but there is 32 available levels. You've got Smart 2, again, in 32 levels available. So this is a perpetual funding stream. You can tell on this particular case that he received a lot of pass-ups that he received here and passed up as well. So a lot of funding that he received here when he got pass-ups. So you can see exactly what's happening on each level on 1, 2, and 3. So that's all there. One thing to take a look at as well as our leaderboard. On our leaderboard, you can see what people are doing. This is our first 30 days. And again, we haven't even launched yet. We don't actually go into launch until March. But during this pre-launch period here right now, you can see the types of funding that people have been able to raise for their projects right here. And this is what I like to look at is the last person on the list, number 50 here, $665 in funding, 675 directly to their Tron wallet, which is fantastic. So you can go and look at that. But all of this is there for you to use. We've also got on top of that all the videos. You've got the videos in 30 different languages. There's 60 videos, 2 per language, where you can come in and you can view these videos in the particular language of your choice. You got Arabic there. And when I say view in your language, you can download it and send it out. You want to speak to somebody that is in the Chinese community, you've got everything's in Chinese as well. So you've got Chinese videos here.
獲得全部所需資金，擺脫金融壓。
Not only do you have
你已經發現
videos,
咗嗰唯一一
you've
個。
also got the PowerPoints is all there. The marketing materials is all within our training site. So our training site, you can come in here and you can go in and you can click on any of these languages and you'll see, the videos are here, plus a PowerPoint. You need to do a PowerPoint. You click to download. You can download the PowerPoint immediately in this language to be able to send to your friend who speaks Cantonese, Chinese. So this is all there available for you right now. This is not coming soon. The help videos are coming up here. You can see we've got how to install Tron already there. Tron link, I should say. We're working on the clever ones. That'll be this week. They'll be up there. We're going to have a bunch of help videos on how to work the back office. Everything is being put in place for you to be able to raise all the funds that you need for whatever you need to raise them for. So that's with that. I mean, geez, we're 5 minutes left. That's about it, right? Let's see.
Right,
we got a whole bunch of folks on. Wow. Lots of people on the line. I'm not going to open it up here. I don't think tonight here. We got, wow. I haven't even looked over there to see how many people. So I'm real excited for everybody because, again, we're committed to this project and committed to helping people long term. So this is not here today, gone tomorrow. We will raise as much funds as we can to put into this project to help everybody around the world raise as much funds as they can. Yeah. And so as we continue to do that, as we continue to grow the community, it's just going to get better. I know that we've got some new folks that are on here right now. I see Patrick. A shout out to you, Patrick. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm real excited. So with that, a couple of things. Thursday is going to be a really, really big call. So you want to, don't wait until Thursday. You want to start promoting for Thursday today. It's going to be a big, big call on Thursday. We're going to be doing some pretty exciting things on Thursday. So get everybody on Thursday's call. Tomorrow is Spanish night.
Sí, mañana en español. Claro que sí.
So perfect timing to talk about the Spanish night. We've got Dr. Lee on. He does a Spanish presentation. So I'm going to ask Dr. Lee, I'm going to see if I can find you here. And I'll ask you, Dr. Lee, if you can share a little bit about what's happened to you and promote tomorrow night. And you're going to close it off when we finish here. So tomorrow's Spanish night or Latin American Spanish. Yeah. And then on Thursday, again, big night on Thursday.
And this recording will be put up.
And this will be put up on the. So before you take over, LSO, a couple of things I want to make sure. Yeah, the video will be put up in a couple of different places. It will be put up on the app. Again, we're using the app only for training right now, but it's not our primary source. We're moving our primary source to Telegram. So if you have not done this yet, everybody, you must get your teams on Telegram, because everything from now on is going directly into the Telegram channel, and we will be putting everything here. It'll be with the app at first, but eventually everything will be in Telegram. We can have 200,000 members on Telegram, so we're going to build up this channel. So you want to go and join the channel. Where you go for this channel is right here. I'm going to put I don't know if I can put the link in because we don't have chat on this, but it just, again, you can, SmartChoice Official. So just look for SmartChoice Official, one word, that's the link. So t.me/SmartChoice Official. You want to make sure that you and your team, everybody that comes in, joins the Telegram channel, because this is where all the information will be put out to everybody. So that's a must do from this point forward.
And this recording will be posted on
this recording will be posted on there by tomorrow, and so on and so forth, as well as in the app, as well as this recording is also posted on Vimeo. So all of the webinars are here. Vimeo.com/showcase/SmartChoice Webinars. And you can get all of the webinars are always posted here, as well as the help videos are Vimeo.com/showcase/SmartChoice Help. And the help videos will be here. And then, of course, for the presentations, it was Vimeo.com/SmartChoice/showcase/SmartChoice. And I'll say that 3 times. Yeah. And with that, my good friend of over 25 years. And when we first met, we talked about compensation plans and how they can be better. We met a guy that talked about different dimensional math for comp plans. And when we were in the thrills of this, we reached out to LSO and said, "Do you remember the third dimension?" Because we had talked about this 25 years ago. And I just sent him a link, and I'm going to have him tell his story. But he's a multi-million-dollar earner in the direct sales industry. 6-figure per month earner in the industry, and for him to get excited about this makes us very excited. So Dr. Lee, if you could share with everybody your story and then wrap it up, you're the last one to speak.
Oh, thank you so much, David. I don't know if you want to open my camera, it would be fine. Otherwise, I just talk.
Yep,
good evening, everybody. Very excited to be in this presentation with David and Sheila, Francis, and as David said, my story is that, we know each other for a long time, but when David invited me, I was not available. I was on the other line, so I didn't pick up the phone when he called me. He called me 2 times. I almost missed this opportunity, but he was gracious enough to leave a link for a video in Vimeo, and it was in Spanish. It was, I think, the PERPETUAL video. And I didn't see it until before I went to sleep. I remember that he called, and there was a message there that said, "Remember the third dimension." And of course, I remember the third dimension from the 1990s. And I thought, well, maybe David's been very busy. Maybe he solved the math. I was very curious. So I click on that Vimeo video and I watched the whole presentation, and it was kind of exciting to hear that it was a beautiful video. It was well put together, great Spanish, but I really didn't understand the program. So don't feel bad if you don't understand the program, because I did not understand the program. I had an idea what it was, but I really didn't understand it. So what I find out after I got involved just before they launched, I think before Christmas, is that I shared it with a few people. And that's when I started understanding the program. So if you don't understand the program right now, don't worry about it. Just open your wallet, start with the 200 Tron, do your upgrade, which that's what I did. I upgraded to gold, and I started sharing with people. Some people came in at 200 Tron, some people upgraded to bronze, other people upgraded to silver or gold. And until that time, I started watching what was happening in the back office, because the back office is phenomenal. Everything is shown there real time. You can actually see every transaction. So the company is really transparent the way everything is laid out, because you can see every single transaction. That was the time when I first started understanding the program. And at the beginning, don't worry about whether you are bringing the first, the second, or the third, because what happened to me is that once I started going beyond the 6th person, I brought in 11 so far, and I keep inviting people over, and I've been working with some of the people that want to work. So you're going to see how your organization starts going all over the place. There's leaders already doing their own webinars in different languages. Some of them are doing it in Spanish, and it's growing in different countries. What's exciting about the program, I'm very excited, is going multinational and going all over the world. The program is so fresh, so new, and so smart, really, so smart, that really what you need to focus on, rather than trying to understand the math, because it would take a brain like David's, and 40 years of experience in the industry, or Sheila, and even myself, I've been in the industry 32 years, you're not going to understand every single detail. Don't worry about it. Just start bringing people in with passion, bring them to the calls, use the system, use the videos, and then everything starts working together. Let the smart contract do the hard part and be smart. By playing smart, it's just do your upgrade as quickly as you can and test the system. Test it with bronze, but believe me, the Tron starts flowing in with the donations at silver. Silver is the breaking point when things are going to start flying for you. If you really want to make some serious Tron here, you need to upgrade to silver. And if you're really serious about building a career, you need to be at least a gold and shoot for the moon and go platinum very, very soon. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of platinum people here and a lot of golds all over the world talking in different languages. And I can see people joining in Africa, in Southeast Asia, South America, Europe. And very soon, we're not going to understand anything what these people are talking about. But there's one language everybody will understand, and that's Tron. The Tron coming into your wallet and flowing into your wallet. I remember, David, when I was involved in the last company, I was there 14 years. I didn't speak Russian. I didn't speak Japanese. But all of a sudden, I had thousands of people joining in those countries. Who brought them? Who cares? Just cash the money. Just cash it, And it was coming back and forth. So you're going to see Tron coming into your wallet, dollars or pesos or yens. It doesn't matter. It's all Tron. It's all good. And I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. You're here for the very first time, and get back to that person that invites you and take advantage of this opportunity. Don't delay. This is just fresh and it's brand new. And I'm going to see you at the top very soon. Just reach the top 50 and start climbing with everybody. Thank you so much, David, for this opportunity. Thank you, Sheila.
Tomorrow night, same time, though, 6 o'clock, same link for you.
Yes, tomorrow night we have the Spanish call. We invite as many people as you can. If you speak the language, or if you know some people that speak Spanish, bring them over. Si hablas español, ven mañana a la conferencia. Va a estar muy divertida. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see everybody on Thursday. Thank you. Have a great night. Good night.